definitely in my zone. Fire in my bones, so best believe it's on. Sweat and tears, I've invested in this game. So I lay it on the line because I come to do my thing. Do my thing. I'm on. What is up? What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Give everybody a chance to get in here. Um, See what we're going to go over today. Going to be some pre-market stuff. Going to be a little bit of crypto news. I'm only going to be on until 8 today because I do have some stuff I got to take care of for my job. So I gotta take care of that. Got to take care of that pretty early. So, but I missed yesterday because of a meeting, so I didn't get a chance to stream live. So I was trying to get at you guys early today, so that I had a chance to get with you guys, talk with you guys about some of this pre-market stuff, about some of this news that's going on. But I missed yesterday because of a meeting with my job, and I got to get out of here about 8 o'clock because I got another big one. So I got to get moving this morning. So it'll be about an hour. I do have to cut it off at 8. I know sometimes we go a little bit longer, but eight for me will be the cutoff. That will be it for me, guys. So you guys better get on in here, get this conversation moving, so that we can get it in this morning, get everybody up, get everybody pumped up for Thursday, and then we can get things rolling. LeGrand, good morning. How are you? Um, Glad to see you. Glad to see you this morning. Glad to see you. Good morning. I hope your morning is going well. I hope you are up and at it this morning and doing well. But yeah, give everybody a second and give about another minute to get in here. But I was just saying, I have to get out of here at 8 o'clock today. Got to cut everybody off at 8 because got a pretty big meeting I gotta attend for my job. But good morning, brother. What about you? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm up. I'm at it. Everything's looking good this morning. Feeling good. Yesterday, had a meeting that I had to get to really early, so I missed you guys yesterday. Kind of threw my whole morning off because I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys. But I'm good, man. I'm good. Really good on a Thursday. So, life is good, man. Um, but we'll go through some of this pre-market stuff. Looks like stock market is doing pretty good this morning. In the pre-market so far, it's still early, but it looks like everything's going to open in the green. I think yesterday everybody was just kind of digesting everything that happened late last week, and the FOMC meeting minutes came out from the government. There was a couple people who during that meeting wanted to go 50 basis points on the interest rate increases. I think that kind of threw the stock market in a tailspin, along with the cryptocurrency market. And I think that people were just kind of digesting that news and trying to figure it out, because at the end of March we have another rate increase that's coming. The numbers are coming in not so great for a 25 basis point increase, but we'll see how the new numbers come in as the month moves on. Creating jobs at a faster rate than what the Fed would like, and we are also, inflation's not coming down at the rate in which the Fed would like either. We seem to be stuck at this 6% range, and it just seems to kind of be hovering there. It's not coming down as fast as they would like. Jobs look good. People are still spending money, but we have a lot of credit card debt going on out there right now, so people haven't curbed their spending. Chainlink is doing good. Is doing good in the last 24 hours. Yeah, Chainlink is moving, man. We'll get to that, but Chainlink is moving on the past 24. So, crypto market itself is kind of stale. But pre-markets for the stock market look good. Right now, you have this fear and greed index sitting at greed, but this is that lagging indicator we look at every morning. But understand this one lags behind the market, so it's still sitting in greed, but this is from a day or two ago as this market comes out. So I expect us to go back to neutral at some point if the market doesn't turn around today. I expect us to go back to neutral. Sitting at the global market cap for cryptocurrency sitting at about 1,100,000,000,000. So a little bit up from when I went to bed last night. Last night it was sitting at about $1,060,something,000,000,000. So it's up a little bit. And Bitcoin sitting at around 23.7. It's been every time it touches around 24.2, it's been getting rejected. So watch that price level right there, 24.2. It's been getting rejected and coming straight back down. Ethereum sitting around $1,634. It's down on the hourly, down on the 24. So Ethereum seems to be getting rejected right around that 1,650 mark, somewhere up in there. So just seems to be getting rejected off of that line. BNB sitting at 306. It's down as well on all three levels: hourly, 24-hour, and 7-day. So the market isn't doing so hot, guys, overall, but there is certain cryptos that are doing well. Grand, hopefully with people getting their taxes, tax money, it will. That's a funny thing. Taxes and tax money usually pumps the market, but I don't think people are getting back as much this year as they would have in years past due to some tax code changes. So people should be expecting a lower return than they usually got. For some people. So we'll see how that works out. I hope so. Ken, good morning. How are you? Thank you. Yes, hit that like button. Good morning to me, Ken. Good afternoon to you, brother. So you guys see the market's not really performing too well. SHIB, where are we at? Doge still sitting in the red with everybody else on all three levels: hourly, 24-hour, 7-day. SHIB actually is performing decent on the 24, but you got to remember a lot of people are FOMOing into SHIB and Bone right now, waiting for Shibarium. So I expect this one to be sitting a little bit higher than the market until the beta of Shibarium comes out. So we'll see what happens with SHIB as the beta of Shibarium is released and it starts to come out. So Grand, you're right. Chainlink's doing pretty good over the 24-hour. It's up 4.4%, and on the 7-day looks like it's up about 7.6%. So it's doing really good. It's performing. It's really outperforming the market right now. Because remember, Bitcoin, Ethereum were down on all three levels: the hourly, the 24-hour, and the 7-day. So Chainlink sitting at 4.3% on a 24-hour is actually a good return, given the market conditions right now. So Chainlink's performing pretty decent right now. See, going back down through here a little bit, some of these other ones that we look at in the morning. Stellar Lumens. I'm actually surprised that it's still holding this 9-cent mark. I expected it to drop back down to about 8.7, 8.5. Could happen today, but it's been holding up this 9-cent mark for probably 3-4 days. So not bad for Stellar at all to be holding that mark. Aptos, guys. You guys know we talk about this here on the channel. I believe Aptos will run in the bull market. I'm waiting for this. I think it's going to drop below $10. I am waiting. I'm waiting for that to happen. VeChain's performing pretty well as well, and they're coming out with a new wallet. And the wallet itself seems to be pretty robust when they are going to release it. So I don't hold any VeChain, but I know that people that do hold VeChain are really pumped up about this wallet coming out. So watch VeChain. It may run when that comes out. Hedera H bar guys. Another solid project, sitting around that 8 cent mark. I'm surprised. Yesterday was around 7 something. It did dip low. Chronos still holding that 8 cent mark, which I'm absolutely shocked. I I fully expected Chronos to take a bigger pullback than it has. Um, I remember when it was at 5 cents not too long ago. That's where I bought in at again um, because I did sell all my Crow at around 15 cents when it before all of the whole nonsense with Crow and Binance and proof of reserves and everything else happened. Seems so long ago, but I did buy in at 5 cents, and I've been waiting for this thing to dip again so I could get just a little bit more. But any Crow that I buy, I'm just socking away in a long term bag. Really not even looking at it. I think it'll run during the bull market. So just kind of hanging out and waiting for that. So Algorand, sitting at 27 cents. It's up on the 24, about 0.5% as well. So not bad. But Algo is another one of the ones that we're looking at. So I wanted to look at something else. Over here, Quant. Quant sitting at about $133. Starting to pull back. My DCA into Quant's way lower than $133. So, I'm waiting for that pullback to accumulate some more Quant. But it's market cap, guys, sitting at about 1 trillion and 100 billion. So, it's just hovering there. Go ahead and look at the bubbles. Let's see. Have a picture of what the overseas markets thought of crypto last night while we were sleeping. Looked like a mixed bag of tricks. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Red and green. So not terrible. They didn't really crush the market too bad. And as the American market starts to wake up, we're going to figure out whether or not the American market kind of agrees with this sideways action or not on the hourly, guys. When you drill this down to the hourly, looks a little different than a 24-hour. So it really looks like we're taking a pullback here on the hourly. So we're starting to see the American markets wake up, and we're starting to see how they're going to possibly treat crypto this morning. Polygon had a significant pullback. It did, LeGrand. It did have a significant pullback, and when we look at Polygon, it came back to about a dollar 38 last time I looked, $1.35 now. So it continues to pull back, and I'm not worried about Polygon. I think that people that invest in Polygon Matic can never have too much. This is a pullback strictly on market basis, not on utility basis. Polygon is by far the biggest, best layer 2 blockchain out there right now. And with the partnerships that they have and what they have going on over there at Polygon, this is strictly market conditions. I own a lot of Polygon, and I still think that I don't have enough. So if this thing pulls back to around $1.20 something, I will probably open up a new position in Polygon and a new wallet, and I'll use it for a very short-term trade. I'll probably throw some money into Polygon, and I'll wait for it to run back up to about $1.50, $1.80, and then I'll probably dump that bag. So I'm not worried about Polygon. I just don't think I have enough. I don't think anybody believes that they have enough Polygon. In the bull market, this thing's gonna rip. So if you are invested in Polygon, don't worry about the price right now. Worry about dollar cost averaging into it, because you're gonna wish you had more. In my opinion, you're always gonna wish you had more during the bull run, because this thing's gonna rip. It's sitting at number 8 right now. I believe that Polygon's going to get into the top 5 in the next bull run. I do believe that it will be sitting in a top 5 crypto. So I'm a big, huge Polygon believer, and I'll just continue to add and add and add when these dips. But I am waiting for a bigger pullback before I open up that new position, and so. Yeah, the utilities are huge for Polygon. Yeah, and so isn't the partnerships. These guys have partnerships on their blockchain with all of the major players. Disney probably being the biggest one that they have going on right now, but they've also had partnerships with Instagram. They also have partnerships with Starbucks. They also have partnerships with Nike. They have partnerships with a couple professional sports teams. So Polygon is just getting ready to be an absolute beast in this industry. They are already. They're number 8 crypto, but I think they're just scratching the surface of where they're going. And when you look at their all-time high, maybe we can pull it here. Well, let's look at it over a year. So over a year, it looks like the peak was at 160, $1.69, right? Over the last 12 months, right? I don't know if that's completely accurate, but that's what it's saying to us. $1.69 over the last year. And this chart's not going to give me the all-time high. But when we look at Polygon, Polygon hasn't even scratched the surface of where I believe they're going to crush their all-time high. Basically is what I'm trying to tell you is they're going to demolish this all-time high in the next bull run, and it's not even going to be close. So on 12/23/2021, Polygon was sitting at $2 and about 80 cents, right? So in 2021, they didn't have a quarter of the partnerships or the utilities that they have right now. So in the bull run with their partnerships and their utilities, this $2.80 will be a distant memory, in my opinion. It'll be a distant memory. You just look at it over the past 3 months, right? It's a steady rise up. Yes, it's pulled back a little bit here and there, but Polygon has actually outperformed the market every step of the way. So I don't think that that's going to change at all. And when you look at Polygon right now, it's down, 2.2% on the hourly and like 0.7% on the 24. And if you come up here to Ethereum's down 0.5% on the 24 hours. So, underperforming a little bit on the overnight, but nowhere near. Usually every day it outperforms it. So you got to expect a pullback. I see Polygon at the 15 to 20 in the bull run. Look, LeGrand, I think you're right. I'm right there with you. I can see this easily being a $20 token in the next bull run, without a doubt. just because, Polygon is performing. It's probably built more during this bear market than any other token that I've covered, as far as their partnerships and their utilities. Eh, who they're, Disney. Disney is an absolute juggernaut that partnered with Polygon, and Polygon's the only blockchain that Disney has partnered with. So, think about that, and then think about how much money Disney, does a year. And if they move to the NFT side of things, which I believe that they are, all that's going to be ran on Polygon. Big Watch, dude. Good morning. What's up, man? Seen you last night on the round table. Um, so see you last night in there. But anybody who didn't catch the round table last night on Crypto Talk Now's channel, we had a good round table with me and Waddy the crypto hunter and Sean the crypto smith, and Larry from Crypto Talk Now. It was a pretty good roundtable. We talked about a lot of regulation stuff, and it was a good roundtable. So for sure, I was there. Oh, I seen you. I seen you. You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me call you out and say you was late. I said you late, man. But yeah, it was a pretty good roundtable, man. If you missed it, go back and watch it on replay. I think we hit a lot of regulation stuff. I love the roundtable. I love the roundtable. It's good, man. We talk, man, and we just talk about anything and everything and get a couple different perspectives. And not everybody agrees on everything, but we're able to give our points of view, and it's a really good discussion, man. It really is. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot on Wednesday nights. So I watched some of it. I hope Max is feeling better. Me too. Me too. Max is had a rough go of it, the last couple months, man, between him and some family stuff that he has going on. And I hope he I hope he feels better. I hope everything is good with him. Max is a good dude, man, and I wish him and his family nothing but the best, and hope everybody just gets better. But this market, guys, it's rough. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a little rough today. Stock market looks really good, and I want to kind of show you guys something here. Well, I was going to get your guys' perspective on the SEC objecting to Binance is $1 billion buyout of Voyager, because that they're saying that they're selling securities, but yet Binance hasn't even been charged with selling securities or even given a summons for selling securities, but they're trying to block the sale of Voyager to Binance US because of this. I don't know. I think this is another move to mess with CZ and try to throw a chink in his armor. I don't necessarily agree with this move from the SEC. I think they're just trying to pick holes at people. How can you say that somebody is selling securities and you're not charging them with selling securities? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So I don't agree with this at all from the SEC. But right here, when we look at this right here, this article, the U.S. housing market value endures longest drop since 2008. And anybody who was around in 2008, really watching the market, knows that the bottom fell out of the market because of housing. And we talked about a little bit about this here, a couple mornings is, there's a cycle that happens in the market, and you have inflation, and then you have credit card debt, and then your housing market goes down, and the housing market is usually always the last thing to drop, and significantly. And now we're seeing inflation, and we're seeing rate increases start to affect the housing market. And this is not this is not the best news in the world, because when people start losing their houses, or they're unable to afford their houses due to interest rates and things like that, what ends up happening is you end up having a bunch of foreclosures. The property drops out, the property rate drops out. So this is a big deal, and I'm going to back this up with an article here from Wells Fargo on CNBC, where they're saying, Wells Fargo lays off mortgage brokers days after rewarding some with California, retreat, but with a California retreat. So you have Wells Fargo coming out here laying off mortgage brokers. And then you have a story that breaks over here that says the U.S. housing market value endures largest drop since 2008. The worst thing that can happen in this market right now, either in the stock market and in the cryptocurrency market, both, is if we have a prolonged housing recession. If this housing market continues to go down, the markets are in trouble, because that's going to be a long recovery. Making True Money, what is up? What is going on, man? I hope your morning is good. We're just kicking it about the market this morning. I told everybody a little bit earlier, I have to get off at 8 a.m. because I do have a big meeting I got to get to by 8:30. So 8 a.m. is my cutoff time. But Making True Money, man, I'm glad that you stopped by, man. What's up, Big West? But yeah, like, I'm telling you guys, keep your eyes on this housing market. Keep your eyes on what the statistics and the data is showing about housing, because if this thing continues to dip and you start to see people like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Morgan, and all these guys start to lay off their mortgage brokers, that means that the housing market's in for a big, 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 big decline. And that's going to drag this whole market down. So just think about 2008, when we were in that mortgage crisis and that mortgage dump. And now we're saying that we've seen the largest drop since 2008 in the housing market. This is not setting up. This is not setting up for a soft landing. It's not setting up for a good outcome if this continues. And you combine that with the interest rate and rate of inflation not coming down at the rate in which the Fed wants, and globally, not only in the United States but globally, the recession is not coming down. It's not recovering the way that the whole world thought it would. But you combine all that together, the Fed, everybody's looking for the Fed to pivot in 2023, because they want to get the interest rate down to a 2% interest rate. We've been stagnant at 6% with slow interest rate declines. So I pose this question to everybody, and I've asked it in a couple of different places. What's going to happen if we don't get to 2% in 2023? Yeah, Daniel, I'm good. I'm up. I'm up every day around 2, 3 a.m. I'm at 5, man. I'm up every day at 5, 4, 5 o'clock. my coffee in, get my news in, come on here, and I'm ready to rock and roll, man. Um, yeah, the market recovery is going to be long. Yeah, and the whole market right now is banking itself on the fact that the interest rates and the rate of inflation um, will turn around in late 2023, right? So I asked the question, what's going to happen if it doesn't, right? So, and I asked this globally, not only in the United States but globally, right? What's going to happen? Because globally, it's not coming down at the rate that all these countries want it to. So, if there is no pivot late 2023, because we're not where we want to be, um, the Fed, and the rest of the governments, and I know we talk about it in the United States because a lot of this is what I live in the United States, but we this rolls out globally as well. They're going to have to start raising interest rates at a higher rate than 0.25%. Um, and that's going to absolutely crush the market. Like, and you've seen the Fed minutes that came out yesterday. There was a couple of Fed chair people that wanted to go 50 basis points this time. And then that happened before the jobs report came out, and the jobs report is actually a good jobs report. Like, jobs are being created and wages are up, which is not what the Fed wants. And then you have the rate of inflation not going down at the rate in which they want. So eventually, we may see in March, if the jobs numbers come out better than what's expected, and in the consumer price index comes out better than what's expected, don't be surprised if you see a 50 basis point rate increase. I'm not ready to say that we're going to get 50. I'm still holding at 25. But if these numbers come in hot, you'll see a 50 point basis point rate increase, and you will see this market absolutely tank if that happens. I get up around 4:35, 5 a.m. So I feel right as yeah, because you're in the afternoon, brother. So, pay attention to this stuff, guys, because as we're investing, we kind of have to know what's coming at us. We kind of have to make some predictions. Um, Charts looking better on the hourly as the American market starts to wake up a little bit. So we're starting to see a little bit more green as the American markets start to wake up. So that's good. That's good. Bitcoin has come up about $100 since we started talking. Still down, but at least it's coming up, right? Not going in the other direction right now. So this may change as we continue to talk. But we got to pay attention to these things, guys, on a global scale and on a micro scale of where these markets are headed. So another question, I don't know if you guys are in this or out of this. Have any of you guys invested in stocks? I invest on both sides, stocks and crypto. I trade on both sides. So these markets mean a lot to me every morning. But if you haven't, look at where gold is. Let's come back over here. Look at what gold is doing. So that means that the dollar's up because gold's down, right? Gold is actually getting crushed in this market right now. But keep in mind that the further and further in the hole that this country and every other country goes, the less and less their dollar will be worth, and more people will be running towards gold. in the stock market. So, just keep that in mind. Gold is getting down right now because the dollar's up, but when the dollar comes back down, gold will go up. Only Apple and Tesla. Okay, I got Apple and Tesla as well. Big watch. You should look at Riot. Let me see. You should look at Riot. Riot is a blockchain. It's a blockchain mining company that trades on a stock exchange, and it kind of runs with Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin goes up and down, Riot stocks go up and down as well. It is not the time to buy it now, just because it's up a little bit. But I'm in and out of Riot, swing trading Riot a lot. When it gets down to $3, I buy it, and then I wait for Bitcoin to go on a little bit of run, and I sell it at $6. So I wait for Bitcoin to crash, go down, and then buy Riot at around $3 or so, and then sell it when Bitcoin's on its upswing, right around $6. And I think it's sitting at about 6. It should be about 6 right now. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Yeah, it's been a good swing trade for me. It's stock market swing trades are you gotta sit on them a little bit longer than you do cryptocurrency sometimes. But I've been able to double my money when I get in at 3 and get out at 6. So it's been pretty good for me over the past, like, I don't know, 2 years or so. So, but gold as well. I will swing trade the hell out of gold. It's down right now. But it's all about the dollar strength, right? So when the dollar's up and it's strong, gold is down. But when the dollar is weak, gold is up. So, keep that in mind if you're looking to get into some stocks, some gold stocks. I'll give you the ticker on the one that I buy. I always forget the damn ticker name. I gotta look it up. But the ticker for the one that I'm in is GORO, and right now it's at 88 cents. And if you look back 3 months ago, well, let's go back further than that. If you look back, you look back just even over the last, probably 6 months, it was up to, almost $3, when the dollar's weak. So, when the dollar's weak. So it's a good swing trade too. Do you own any gold? I own gold stock. I don't own any physical. Well, besides what I wear on my body, I don't own any physical gold, but I do own gold stock, and GORO is what I buy. I trade that stock. When the dollar's weak, I buy it. I mean, when the dollar's strong, I buy it, and I sell it when the dollar's weak. So, it's one of the ones I get in. I sit on it. I let the market do its thing, and then I try to get in and out of it. I try not to hang on to them too long. But GORO is what I own. So I'm more of a gold stock person than an actual physical gold holder. So the market cap is dipped under 1,100,000,000. When we were talking, it was when we first got on here this morning, it was 1,100,000,000,000. 100 billion. It looks like it's sitting at 1 trillion and about 86 billion right now. So the total overall market cap continues to decline in the cryptocurrency market. So you're going to see, as that market cap comes down, if it continues to come down this morning, you're going to see these prices continue to dip even lower. I mean, yeah, we're having a little bit of upswing on the hourly, but that market cap, as it dips lower and lower, you're going to start to see this roll down into these tokens. So make sure you're paying attention to that overall market cap, because that'll allow you to get in and out of trades sometimes before they dip. So pay attention to that overall market cap. I haven't checked my bone this morning, so I wanna pull it up here real quick. Man, bone is doing well. Everybody is waiting for Shibarium to come out. Bone is doing really well. Its market cap is up 3% over the last 24 hours, so it's moving. Bone is moving. So got this on a 7-day. Look at that 7-day chart. Could you get a better 7-day chart than Bone? Look at that steady rise. That's exactly what you want to see right there. Look at it over the month. Some valleys, but that rise looks good. Imagine where was this at? Did I buy here? Did I buy in this dip? What's that price? 14th, Valentine's Day. I didn't buy that dip, but that was a $1.20, $1.28, $1.28 dip right there. Good return if you bought that dip on Valentine's Day. Good return. So, but also be careful if you're in SHIB and Bone, because a lot of people are buying in for Shibarium right now, and it's that whole buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So when Shibarium beta does drop, expect some pullback in Bone and SHIB, because people will be selling that news. So, be careful with that as well. So, but yeah, Polygon has performed well this month. Bone has performed well this month. So, couple good plays out there. XRP just continues to trade sideways at this 37-39 cent level, guys. So, if you're going to get in, probably 37 cents is probably where I'd get in. Are you going to invest in that new SHIB token? I think no, I'm not. The only SHIB, are you talking about SHIB token? I think it's SHIB Max. SHIBmania. Probably not Big Watch. I know there's an AMA about it, Twitter space about it. I'm gonna. You're talking about the meme token, right? Big Watch that's coming out. I know that Austin and Dr. Rob have an AMA on Twitter with a SHIB project, meme token project. I don't know. I got to know more about it. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, probably not until if they say something in the AMAs, or if I see something that piques my interest, I may change my mind. And if I do get into it, I will tell you guys I got into it. Like, I'll tell you guys I'm in it. Like, I'll tell you, or that I'm gonna get in it. Yeah, it has an AI, an AI component to it. Be careful with that though, Big Watch. Like, everybody is saying that they have an AI component or are going to build an AI component, and that's kind of like the buzzword that's going around cryptocurrency right now is AI, and it's kind of like everybody's saying that they're going to be a blockchain until it's actually time for them to be a blockchain. So I got to hear what the devs say. I got to hear what their plan is. I got to see where their money's coming from. I gotta see all this stuff, right? Because if their plan is to put an AI component in and it's not already under development, then that just means that they're launching a token and hopefully building the AI component on the backs of the token holders. And that's not the type of projects I want to be in. So um, Shibs has another token. No, Ken, this is a DGen play. This is somebody that's going to that took the name of Shib. I believe it's Shib Max or Shib Mania or something like that. It's a meme token. They want an AI component in there. Everybody, because Shibarium's going to drop soon, you're going to see a ton of tokens come out, and they're going to use the Shib name because of Shibarium, and they're all going to try to launch on Shibarium, and they're all going to try to play off of the hype of what's going on right now with Shibarium. So no, this one's not directly connected to Shib, but you're going to see a lot of this. You're going to see a lot of Shib manias and Shib this and Shib that. So you got to be careful and weed your way through them. But I definitely got to hear what their plan is, Big Watch. But if I do, I mean, you guys know me, I'm honest. Like, if I'm in it, I'll tell you I'm going to get in it. I'll tell you when I'm going to get in it, and I'll tell you when the hell I'm getting out of it too. So, we'll see. I'll probably listen to the AMA, hear what they have to say. I do have a AMA with Pocket Cows tonight at 6 p.m. on here with Toro. So we'll be talking Pocket Cow NFTs with Toro and the Pocket Cow family on here at 6. When is the AMA? I'm not sure. It was supposed to be today, and then I believe Austin and Dr. Rob were trying to figure that out yesterday night. So I'm not sure. Wait and check their Twitters and wait and see what's going on. Or I may just message Austin in a little bit and see what time they're going to do their Twitter space. But I got an AMA with Pocket Cows tonight at 6 p.m. here on the channel, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk Pocket Cow NFTs and what they're bringing to the table as far as their NFT project and how they can generate some passive income for people and what they're doing and how that project looks. So it's with Toro. Toro's a good dude. He's straight up. So he's no bull. He's no nonsense. Kind of like we are. So we're gonna bring him on the channel, and you guys know I don't bring you and just anybody on my channel. So I think Toro's a stand-up dude. So a stand-up dev. So we're gonna bring him on. We're gonna have a conversation about it. But yeah, that's tonight at 6. But yeah, I'll be wondering when this Shib Twitter space is too. So but yeah, I don't know. Be careful when all these new tokens start to launch and they start to tell you that they have AI components to them. That's the buzzword going around right now is AI. So be careful, be leery. Make sure that you asking what their plan is. Do they have the money now? Is it already under development? Is it not already under development? I can tell you what AI project I'm looking at that I haven't invested in yet, but I'm actually looking at. Where is it? Right here. This one right here. I'm actually looking at this one. I've been looking at it for a couple weeks, doing some research on it. The ticker is NEURONI. Crypto Lounge has done some videos on this. So this is an AI. This is an AI technology that's kind of already out there. So it's already, they already have a product basically, and they're looking to build on their product. So I'm looking at possibly investing in this. I'll probably wait for it to come back down here to its support line right here, because it just had a big run. It just had a nice run, so I'll never buy on this run right here. Never will I buy on that run. But it's done okay. It's had some peaks, it's had some valleys, much like any other cryptocurrency. But it's actually been out for a little while. It's done okay. It's had its pullbacks, and it looks like it's consolidating again. Well, it did consolidate again. So yeah, I am looking at this one. And again, if I get into it, I'll tell you guys I'm into it. I'll tell you guys if I'm getting out. But it says that's it's total market cap, but it's still early. It's 3.2 million. So, and it's got where's the holders right here? It's got 1.29K holders. So not a lot of holders, not a ton of holders, low market cap. So I'll probably look at that. Yeah, CL Crypto Lounge. Crypto Lounge played a cool metaverse video from them. Yeah, he's been on it for a little bit. So I am looking into this. It's interesting to me. I think it's a good project. I've been waiting these AI projects. I'm waiting. I'm not jumping on them when they first come out because I don't think a lot of them will survive. Timsky, what's up? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel and friends? Made a good little swing. Ooh, you guys are jumping on me. Made a good little swing last night and in AI. Oh yeah, Timsky made him some money last night. Hey Timsky, thanks for coming to the Twitter space on Tuesday too, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, gotta like Shiba, etc. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, man. There's gonna be a lot of Shiba projects that come out that use the name Shiba just because of the Shibarium dropping. You got to be careful, Timsky. Ken, you got to be careful. I saw a tweet this morning from Dr. P. Terrarium fired one of their devs because he didn't want to burn. Man, Timsky, Terrarium, why are they going to a V2? That should be the question that everybody's asking right now at Timsky. That's interesting. Dr. P did the Dr. P did the first firing. Yeah, why is Dr. P doing the firing? Where's Milton? Where's Milton? But I'm not here to fudge Terrarium. You guys know how I feel about Terrarium. But ask yourself why they're going to a V2. What's the purpose? Well, why can't they make this V1 work? Right? What's stopping them from making this V1 work? Their contract is not renounced, so they can make any changes they want. I don't know. Look at this chart, man. Look at this freaking chart, man. I mean, where are they going? I mean, where are they going? Seriously. Got to ask yourself some hard questions when it comes to Terrarium. And why are they not on Bitmart anymore? And why are they not on Probit anymore? You know, you got to ask yourself these questions. The board did the firing. Okay. I think it's a good move. And looks good on them. Yeah, I mean, if you're firing somebody who's not who's fighting against the burn, that's probably a good move. It probably looks good for them. But I don't know. I think I thought that they needed to go to a V2 a long time ago because their supply was way too big. But that's not why they're going to a V2. At Timsky, what's the new dev? What's the new devs? What's the new dev? They hired they did hire somebody not too long ago, but I don't know, guys. Like when they weren't listed on Bitmart or I believe it's Probit anymore. Gotta ask yourself the question why. Why didn't they get their paperwork in? Why didn't they have somebody write off? Why didn't they have a lawyer write off and say that they weren't a security so that they could stay listed? I don't know. There's a lot of questions there. There's just a lot of questions with that project. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully they fix everything that they got going on. DM'd you the tweet. Okay. But why is Dr. P out here taking the lead? Where's Milton? Where the hell is Milton? But we just this market. I'm gonna let you guys go because, like I said, I was here till 8, and then I got to get ready for a meeting. But market's not looking so hot today, guys. It's really not. Stock market actually looks good. It looks like it's gonna open up good. But damn, stock. Stock market looks like it's going to open up good. My internet just got stuck. But yeah, crypto market itself, I mean, it doesn't look terrible today. But keep an eye on Bitcoin. Like we get to this 24.2 level and it keeps getting rejected. It keeps getting rejected off this 24.2 level. So keep that in mind, as you're trading. So cool. Thanks. Thanks, Daniel. See you guys. See you guys in the chat. Yeah. And don't forget Twitter space tonight, 7:00, man. 7:00. Me and Wadi will be on Twitter. We got a Twitter space going at 7. I have an AMA with Pocket Cows tonight on here at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we got a busy day today. Busy YouTube day, Twitter day. We'll see if Awesome Austin and Dr. Rob set up that SHIB whatever it is, SHIB Max, SHIB whatever, AMA. So a lot going on today, guys. A lot of good stuff going on today. Make sure you're at our Twitter space. Come to the Pocket Cows AMA. And I'll see you guys in the chats. Not quite sure where I'll be at today as far as the chats go, because kind of be all over the place today. But trade safe, be safe, guys. The market itself, still a little early to tell where it's gonna go. But looks like it might be a sideways day, guys. Looks like we may trade sideways again today. We kind of traded sideways yesterday. May trade sideways again today. What was Ken saying? I lived and worked in India for for 6 months, and they do indeed they do things different. They do things very different over there in India, Ken. They do. Later, um, I'll holler at you, Ken. Okay. Um, what's good? XXI, we on our way out, man. I gotta go. I have a meeting, so we on our way out. But tune in tonight at 6 here. And then 7 o'clock tonight on the Twitter space with me and Waddy. And yeah, catch up with me, XXI. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm out. I gotta go. Gotta get to another meeting. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys' time. There's our schedule today. 6 p.m. here with Pocket Cow, 7 p.m. on Twitter Space with me and Waddy. And I think the MMAI crew at 7. Dr. Rob will not be having a Twitter Space at 7. That's going to be on me and Waddy. So go ahead, tune in. Let's catch up. Let's do this. Let's be safe. Let's trade smart. On the next dip, make sure you guys are loading your bags up, man. With that, I'm out. Appreciate you guys' time, man. I'm out.